you see this pretty perfect picture on social media of where somebody is currently, but you don't see the grind and the grit that goes into like climbing up that mountain. So I really do love that you're very real and you do show people that, like, hey, this may look pretty good right now, but it took a lot to get here. But I will help you also
Yeah.
achieve this goal if you want to.
It's not easy. And like, I'm not doing the medical model route. Like, I'm trying to pioneer a whole new niche and it's my baseline. So it's like, hey, I'll make all the mistakes for us, but I want more of you guys to feel confident to do the same thing. You know what I mean? So I love that I have an opportunity to use my platform to motivate people to show how to do things because everything is so gay-kicked in this community, especially when it comes to business. It's like, let's stop doing that. We all could win here. And let me give you the roadmap of what I've seen and what I would do differently so that you don't have to make the mistakes and you can get here quicker.
And I feel like almost every time that I get on TikTok, it's like a lot of the videos are just you. Like I see your face every single day, and it's just like video after video of you just giving like these little monologues, these little clips of tips and tricks, and just like you don't have to do that shit. Do it this way. Like whoever told you that, they don't know what they're talking about. Do it this way. I did it. I failed. I made it. Blah blah blah.
Yes. Yes, it's a lot on mindset too. So what I do, right, it's like while I'm working on my business, I'm literally on TikTok. People in the ABA community are like coming up, oh my gosh, like I'm starting a new home case tomorrow. I'm a new RBT or I want to start grad school. What program? So while I'm getting business done, it's me body doubling for me to stay focused and get that little hit of dopamine so I could stay focused on my business. So a lot of the content that I refurbish on my TikTok is just literally just me answering questions while I'm getting work done. And it's so crazy, all the different questions and people interested in the field. So it's exciting to have an opportunity to like talk to them live, but also use that content as content for my social media platform.
With that being said, and sharing the things and the climb to get to where you were today, what do you think the most difficult obstacle was for you to overcome to start your ABA consulting business?
I think what's hard is that as an entrepreneur, right? And also someone with ADHD, it's so hard to kind of niche down because it's like, ooh, this is another avenue. Ooh, this is another thing. Like I could take on that project and it's like, oh yeah, I can do that. But then it's like, oh snap, you didn't realize how much response effort was required for this because it's your first baseline. And it might sound simple and it's like, oh, I'll take that on. But then it's like, oh snap, Chris, pause. How many things did you take on? You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, now it's gotta like, let me slow down, let me crank these out. So I think juggling and like they say, like figuring out your niche